everyone. Welcome to the Tournament Center here at Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. I'm Brian David Marshall. I'm joined by two-time Pro Tour top 8 competitor, Gaudenis Vidugiris. Go, you prepared for this event with Team Mad Apple. So that's an alliance of players from Madison and New York.
Yep.
So Zvi, Adrian Sullivan, yourself.
Yeah, and some locals.
Okay. And how did you guys feel? What were you thinking about as you went into the draft format? Like, what was your team consensus on draft?
Draft, I mean, it's a little less synergistic than the previous one, so good cards I think matter a little more, but I mean, I don't know, like, just play Magic really. I don't know if we've had like a consensus. I mean, we had like pick orders and stuff and whatnot, but I don't know if there's like an overwhelming theme, I'd say.
So take the best card.
Yeah,
old-fashioned Magic strategy.
Old-fashioned Micron, take the best card.
Okay, so let's take a look at what your first pack in Oath of the Gatewatch looked like. Talk me through some of the cards that stand out for you as best card, or is it just not close?
There's a bomb rare, and everything else is not even close. So this one was pretty easy here.
Is Linvala Preserver just like one of like the elite handful of cards?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. Like, I mean, 5/5 flyer for 6 is just a great rate, and then the abilities keep you in games that you might otherwise lose. So it's really, I mean,
where do you think you want to go from here when you open up a card like Linvala?
I mean, blue-white or blue-black is probably sort of either blue-white flyers or blue-black allies is sort of the default. Like, white-red is not really where you want to be with Linvala. Green-white could be okay, but like, again, not necessarily. I feel like her strengths are probably in either blue-white or blue-black.
Let's take a look at what your second pack offered you. And so with that in mind, what are the cards that stand out for you here?
I mean, Step Glider, and honestly, all three of these white cards.
So Step Glider, Core Sky Climber, Shoulder to Shoulder
are fine. Like, they're all serviceable white cards. Containment Membrane is fine in the like sort of blue-white flyers deck, so I wouldn't mind that card. I've kind of like Lantern, and just sort of gets you to Linvala that I just picked, but ultimately I wanted to stick with white for now and just sort of leave myself open to other
So let's see which
options.
of these three white cards. You went with the Step Glider over some of the other maybe more. You're looking to, like, you have a long-term plan now with the Linvala, so you want the more defensive creature? Yeah,
I want the more defensive flyer that can potentially win long game abilities. I mean, honestly, it was pretty close. I could see myself taking any of them, but.
All right, let's move on. Let's see what your third pick had to offer. So now Shoulder to Shoulder, which is a card you were considering earlier. There's Wall of Resurgence in white. Malakir Soothsayer's been an interesting card for me in black-white allies. What's your tendency?
Yeah, I think it's between Wall and Soothsayer. I took the Wall, just staying in white. Want to stay open, and it actually works perfectly with the Linvala plan. Play a Wall, play some flyers. So like the three cards I have now is like the perfect deck, basically. I mean, not really, but
okay.
It's a plan at least.
All right, moving on. Your fourth pick. So this is looking not very white here. Yeah,
there's one white card in the pack, but the rest of the cards aren't really that impressive. I mean, the red-green card is pretty good.
Den Wildborn?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, and like, if I was one of those two colors, I might move in, but given the fact that my first three picks are white, there's no way I'm taking that right now. Nothing else really impresses me.
Does Birthing Hulk leap out to you at all?
It's fine, but it's sort of slow, and I mean, I did sort of die to it in the draft, so maybe I should have taken it, but I don't know, not that impressed.
Let's see which card you took. So you took the Holdout Settlement.
Yeah, not terribly impressed by anything, as I said, so I just took a Lance, keep myself open to stuff. I mean, it both fixes and provides colorless, which could come up.
Provides all 6 colors that you might need in a draft.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. Pick 5. Another Birthing Hulk going by. Core Scythe Master is a white card. You've already said you like Seer's Lantern. What are you thinking about here?
Yeah, I think it's between the Lantern and the Scythe Master. I mean, I could see taking Birthing Hulk, but I mean,
let's see what you took.
Took the Scythe Master.
You did take the Scythe Master. Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about your deck at this point? You're pretty firmly into pack 1 now. You're well committed to white.
Yeah, I mean, I like my deck. It's so far like 4 solid white cards, one of which is a bomb. And I'm open to other colors, and I already have a land to fix. Should I get colorless stuff? Should I get splashes? Whatever. I mean,
okay. So let's look at your 6th pick here. There's a Stoneforge Acolyte. There's another Shoulder to Shoulder. We've seen a few of those. There's also a Tar Snare, which is reasonable removal spell.
Yeah.
Not amazing, but not terrible. Captain's Clause. What are you thinking about here?
I mean, Tar Snare I haven't really liked, so I don't really want to move into that. I kind of like Shoulder to Shoulder in general. Like, it's actually been pretty good for me, so I'm pretty inclined to take it. I mean, I could see taking the equipment here, potentially going allies, but I haven't really picked like an ally yet, so.
All right, well, show us the check mark. There's the Shoulder to Shoulder. Pick 7. Again, McKindy Aeronaut, Make a Stand. Baloth Null is a very exciting card. Crumbling Vestige, another mana fixer. Where are you going here?
Yeah, I mean, Baloth is certainly the card that I want to take, but again, it doesn't really go well with my picks, so I think I took just the land here. I might have. It's
between the
1/3 flyer and the land. I just took the
Vestige.
land. Keep myself open. I mean, I don't think any of these other cards are like they're all replacement level cards.
Sure.
So.
Okay, let's take a look at your last fresh pack in Oath of the Gatewatch Pack 1. Where do you go here?
I mean, there are no cards that I want to play, so I just took the land again.
Show us the check mark. Okay, so let's take a look at where you were at the end of Pack 1. We can see all the picks you made. These are all the cards. You did end up getting a McKindy Aeronauts. You got a Path Warden. So you could be white-green, maybe? Could be white anything at this point.
White X, white open,
Sure.
hoping to open like a Bomber Air, another color, and move in on that.
All right, let's take a look at your second Oath of the Gatewatch pack. Picks are going in a different direction, and Spawnminder Mage leaps out to me. There's a Chain Mage. There's a Dwar Isle Avenger.
Yeah.
Vampire Envoy is a pretty popular card in black-white. What do you like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really like any of these cards. So, I mean, I kind of like the flyer, like the 3/3 flyer. I mean, and as I said, blue-white is sort of where I was thinking I might want to end up anyway. So it's probably between the
Spawnminder Mage?
Spawnminder Mage and the 3/3 flyer. I think I took the flyer,
Yeah, you did. All right. So now you're starting to think about white-blue.
Yeah, I'm open to white-blue. Yeah,
let's take a look at the next selection that you get to make. There's a Cultivator Drone. There's an Expedition Raptor, which is a premium white card. Yes or no?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably actually should have taken it. I didn't, but I'm fairly confident I probably should have just taken the Expedition Raptor here.
Okay. Well, what's the other option? Are you thinking about another Step Glider?
Seagate Wreckage. I mean, it's between. I probably should have taken one of the 2 white cards, but I took the Seagate Wreckage.
Okay.
Again, keep myself open to colorless stuff, but it's too late in Pack 2, honestly, to do that. I haven't seen any colorless bombs yet, and it's unlikely that I'm going to see any. And
let's take a look at your third pick here. Tell us quickly where you went with this.
Again, I mean, nothing that's terribly great, so.
Right, not really seeing many creatures so far in Pack 2.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, there's a handful of sort of, again, replacement level cards, so.
Right. So which one, what's the check mark?
I think I took the Containment Membrane. Nope.
I took another Shoulder.
Yeah, maybe I stayed white again, because I've only had 1 blue card.
Okay, let's look at pick 4. And now there's a Containment Membrane, there's a Cultivator Drone, a Chain Mage, but not really. During the end, also going around late, you can see where if you're in the right color combination, sometimes you can really fall into some of these picks pretty late in the draft. Which card did you take here?
Pretty sure I took the Containment Membrane at this point.
Yeah, there you go. Let's take a look at pick 5. And then, wow, a Cyclone Sire pretty late.
Yeah.
Gravity Negator, Cultivator Drone. What's the pick here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy to see Cyclone Sire that late, and that pretty much locks me into blue at that point.
Okay,
I mean,
so there we go.
Want to move in at this point.
So blue-white flyers.
Blue-white flyers.
Hoping for some more blue and white flyers as we go through.
Yeah, basically, and maybe some blockers too.
Yeah, let's take a look at the 6th pick. So there's another Containment Membrane. There's comparative analysis, a late drug auxiliary going around the table. Where do you go here?
I took the auxiliary. I have some fix. She can be very good. The fix isn't great for her because my fix is Vestiges, so I could play her but then not really activate her. Though hoping, if I pick up something else, I might be able to go that way.
Right,
again, the other cards, I mean, Containment Membrane probably would have been good in my deck, but.
Sure, so we see the Jiraga Auxiliary is the pick. Let's take a look at your 7th pick. And where are we going from here? There's a Tranquil Expanse now. Maybe you can fix your mana.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it's between Expanse and Negator.
And you have enough colorless mana sources to actually use the Negator.
Yeah, I mean, I can use the Negator, and if I, pick some random white dudes, the Negator could become pretty good in my deck.
Show us
so I just took
the
that.
check mark. It is on the ground, the blue flyer. Or blue flyer anyway. And then the last first look at a pack that you get.
Yeah, I mean, not excited about any of these cards. It's probably between comparative analysis and elemental uprising, I guess. But I just, oh yeah, I forgot. Fair, it's between those two, I guess, because that's actually better than elemental uprising. So, but yeah, I mean, it's between just taking a sort of okay green card and an okay blue card.
Let's take a look at how the rest of the pack played out for you after the Lagak. You got a Meandering River, Grip of the Royal, another Gravity Negator pretty late there, and a comparative analysis if that's how you decide to go. How are you feeling? What do you feel like you need going into Battle for Zendikar here?
I'd like to have like a solid removal spell if possible, though that's kind of hard to come by in blue-white. Okay. I'd like to have a couple more blockers, really. Like right now I have a handful of flyers, so I feel like I'm in fine shape as far as...
So a Fortified Rampart is a card you're going to jump all over if you see it?
Probably, yeah.
Let's take a look at your Battle for Zendikar pack. And what's the choice here? I see a Smite the Monstrous. There's a removal spell for you.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't really like any of these cards. I mean, Smite might have been okay, but it's like...
Very situational.
Yeah, it's situational. I think I took the Chai Drifter here. Honestly, I was sort of very unhappy about opening this. Like, I was hoping to open
sort of a Fortified Rampart.
Yeah, but you don't really, I mean, you don't want to, like, first pick one, but...
Let's take a look. There's the check mark. Okay. Going on, let's take a look at your second pick. And again, not anything that's jumping out other than Tightening Coils?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about Tightening Coils here, actually. Like, it's actually kind of the kind of card you want in a deck like this. You just want to not die, and it's actually pretty good. And it makes something not fly, so...
Which is great for the Blue-White Flyers deck. All right, so now there's a Fortified Rampart. Is that a card you're going to take here with your third pick?
Yeah, I mean, again, nothing really good here, so I mean, I'm actually very happy about Rampart here.
Did you feel like white was maybe being fought over a little too heavily at the table at this point?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it was weird because my first like 3 or 4 picks were all very solid white cards.
Let's take a look at pick 4, and then Spell Shrivel. Nothing. Allied Hedron Network.
Yeah, I mean, nothing I'm really excited about.
What did you take from this last?
I think I took the Shrivel, but I might have taken the Bailoff. I don't remember. The other one tabled.
Yeah, you did take the Spell Shrivel. Let's take a look quickly at the rest of your Battle for Zendikar picks from here on out. You did get a Ghostly Sentinel, another Flyer, a Royal's Retribution, a Wavewing Elemental, 2 of them even. So how did you feel about your deck at the end of your picks?
Okay, it's a little. I mean, it's a little sort of high on the curve, a little higher on the curve than I'd like to. It doesn't really have a solid removal spells. It has a couple ways to tap down a creature, but you know, it's fine. It's like an average blue-white Flyers deck.
You're sitting at 1-1 going into the 3rd round. I'm going to let you get out on the floor, try to get yourself in a good position as we move into Modern here at Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. For Gaudenis Vidugiris, this is Brian David Marshall.
Hi, welcome back to the news desk. Rich, joined by Ian Duke here. Players just settling down in the feature match area. We do have a mulligan on our main table. We've got some fantastic matches coming your way. Gaudenis Vidugiris is in feature match action against John Finkel at 1-1. That's how tough the Pro Tour is, Ian. You're at 1-1, you're thinking, all I want to do is get out of my draft pot at 2-1. You play the best player of all time in round 3. Harsh. We've also got William Jensen against Sam Black. That's coming your way. Darwin Castle showed up late last night with Rob Doherty, long-time compadres on Your Move Games. Castle's at 2-0, up against the Japanese player Ryuichi Tamada. And we have Owen Turtenwald against Mike Sigrist. So I think we should get down and see that happen right now. Yeah. Let's play for the pod. Who goes to 3-0? Sigrist, Turtenwald? Let's find out.